Hi, this is Jason from the QuickBooks team. You can use inventory tracking in QuickBooks Desktop to keep track of how much of each product you have on hand, on purchase order, and on sales order. Let's go over how to turn on inventory and set up your first inventory item. The first step to track inventory is to turn on inventory. Select Edit, Preferences. Then select Items and Inventory. Company Preferences. Select the checkbox to activate inventory and purchase orders. While in this window, check out your QuickBooks alerts. QuickBooks can alert you if a sale exceeds the quantity of inventory you have. If you use Enterprise and Advanced Inventory, you can also review your Advanced Inventory settings. Once you're done, select OK. After you turn on inventory tracking, select Items and Services. Use this list to set up new inventory items. Select Item, New. There are two types of inventory in QuickBooks: inventory parts and inventory assemblies. You use inventory parts to track the items that you purchase from your suppliers and then sell. You use inventory assemblies if you manufacture your inventory. Let's set up an inventory part. Assign a name or part number. This is how QuickBooks will list the item on sales and reports. The purchase and sale info is optional. Whatever you enter will show when you use the item on a sale or purchase form. This helps make it easier to record transactions later. It makes messaging your customers and vendors more consistent. The cost is the normal price you pay when you purchase the inventory. You can leave this as zero if there's no set price. No matter what you enter, you can always change it later on your purchase forms. Sales price works the same way, but it's the price you charge customers. This is the normal price, but you can always change it later. When you purchase or sell inventory, QuickBooks uses the accounts you assign to update your financial statements. Anytime you purchase inventory, QuickBooks increases your inventory asset account. And anytime you sell inventory, QuickBooks decreases your inventory asset because you no longer own it. Then QuickBooks moves that amount over to cost of goods sold. The sales price you charge customers flows into the income account you select here. Most businesses don't need to edit the asset or cost of goods sold accounts, but if you sell different categories of goods, you may want to set up and assign different income accounts. Finally, anytime you set up a new inventory item, you should enter how much of it you have on hand. This makes sure you have an accurate count from the start. If this is a new product you don't own yet, just leave the quantity on hand and total value blank. If this is something you already own, choose the date you want to start tracking it from, how much of it you owned that day, and the total value of the inventory on that date. Normally, businesses choose to start tracking this info from the start of the year. The reorder point tells QuickBooks when to remind you to reorder inventory. Think of the reorder point as the smallest quantity of the inventory you want to have on hand. That's when you'll receive a reminder to order more. Once you've filled in all the details for your new inventory, select OK. Your inventory will show on the Items and Services list. Now you're ready to set up your own inventory in QuickBooks Desktop.